welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Ripple brings in former SEC head to defend it against SEC. So former SEC chair Mary Jo White spoke with Fortune magazine about the SEC cases against Ripple. And White is defending Ripple and its CEOs in the suits. She maintains that the cases are arbitrary. And we did discuss this before, but getting into that, I want to discuss two things. The SEC oddity. In the interview with Fortune, White pointed to problems with the case against Ripple on several levels. First, she pointed to the oddity of the timing and the lengthy investigation that preceded it. And I think as investors, a lot of us pointed out the timing as well. White framed her explanation in terms of her experience both as an SEC chair and a U.S. attorney at the Southern District of New York. When it takes that long to figure out a case, you probably shouldn't be bringing it. And we agree. Now, arbitrary, while the way the case was brought about raises the question, it fails on merit, says White. She points to the fact that the SEC has not developed a consistent framework to handle crypto, and the commission ruled that Ethereum is not a security. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. In the case against Ripple on December 22nd, 2020, the SEC filed the two suits in the Southern District of New York Federal Court against Ripple and the two of its CEOs. So the market reaction was swift, with Ripple's XRP token plummeting in value until recently, because the SEC has a long reach within the U.S. crypto exchanges, began delisting and freezing XRP trading. Now, here's a thing where I would say history repeats itself. In 2017, Ripple also had an attack pretty similar. It dropped the price significantly. Now, as we're into the next bull run cycle of 2021, now the SEC has its attack, and it did significantly hurt pricing. Can you imagine? We're still climbing, and I believe we're holding. Actually, let's look at the top here. We have a little thing scanning across here. Let's see if we can pull this up. XRP is sitting at 54 cents. Now imagine had Jay Clayton not done that attack and all of the exchanges in the U.S. not halted, froze, or removed and delisted XRP. Can you imagine where we would already be today? So we know there's something about XRP because it's the only one that tends to get these attacks like this, but it still keeps moving. Now, the next article, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is even more optimistic as Bitcoin BTC reaches the 1 trillion market cap. So Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of payment giant Ripple Inc., shared his opinion on a recent splendid milestone of BTC's rally. The Brad Garlinghouse, CEO and co-founder of digital payments mogul Ripple Inc., shared his thoughts on the prospects for the King coin in the next 10 years. A $1 trillion USD market cap was inevitable. In his latest tweet, Brad Garlinghouse claimed that reaching the first trillion in market cap is an amazing milestone for BTC. Meanwhile, Ripple's CEO was not surprised by this accomplishment. And KISS frontman denies being paid to shill Cardano, XRP, Chainlink, and other altcoins. So he defends his cryptocurrency shilling. And KISS frontman Gene Simmons recently addressed this criticism surrounding his frequent cryptocurrency tweet, assuring his followers that he's not getting paid to promote numerous altcoins, stating, again, I'm not recommending or not recommending. I'm not paid and I'm not a spokesman for these. He then went on to enumerate Bitcoin and numerous altcoins that he's done amazingly well with. The next article is Stellar Price Prediction. XLM USD awaits a bull pennant confirmation to conquer 1 USD. And I think a lot of Stellar XLM investors are basically going to be very excited when it hits $1. But I think at that point it'll begin to really climb even faster. Now, the task to use Stellar blockchain to support Blackbaud's customer base. Stellar blockchain will be used by Task to support data tracking, rewards, and fund flow at Blackbaud. Blackbaud's client base comprises 45,000 clients representing organizations with global social impact. In the Task new partnership with leading cloud services company, Blackbaud will use Stellar's blockchain to support social good. And in a blog post, Task said they will use Stellar's blockchain to support more than 45,000 customers that make up Blackbaud's ecosystem. So moving into the use cases for Stellar, in the post, the partnership between Task and Blackbaud is framed with a focus on organizational transparency. Therefore, Stellar Lumen's blockchain will be employed to apply use cases such as information tracking, rewards for the organization's teams, the flow of information related to the money handled by the organizations to support developing nations and emerging economies. Task adds, typical use cases with Task hinge around the flow and tracking of finances to remote communities, tracking volunteer impact, and rewarding teams. But they also state that massively excited to share the news. We're now working on integration into the Blackbaud ecosystem, having signed agreements to become a premier partner and part of their global marketplace. We'll be the first partner bringing blockchain to their customers via an integrated route, and we're extremely chuffed. A lot of potential here to spread the Stellar message. And Task CEO and founder Steve Walker was enthusiastic about that corporation and stated that Stellar's technology is fast, low cost, with a good feature set. And the previous comment was directly from Walker, as they will work and undertake with Blackbaud. Now, Vechain CEO, digitalization is the new black, and Vechain will not be missed. Sunny Liu, Vechain CEO, believes that digitalization is the new black and that blockchain will not be ignored. Vechain's partner, DNVGL, has launched Tag Trace Trust, which allows users to assign a digital identity to products for authentication. Digitalization is the new black, Vechain CEO and co-founder Sunny Liu believes. In a recent tweet, Liu claimed that in this new wave of digital transformation, blockchain will not be missed, and he cited Vechain as one of the blockchain networks that will make the biggest impact in the digital era. And I too have to agree with that, because the Vechain ecosystem is also another massive one, and it does cover a different area and from where it's based. And the biggest thing to me is, actually the two biggest things for me is, Vechain is one of the 2 approved cryptocurrencies in China, and it is the exclusive APAC region supply chain. And remember, APAC region is 60% of the global population. Guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Success consists of getting up just one more time, then you fail. And again, thank you to our VIP Patreon, Surf and Gary Davidson. Much love to each and every one of you, and we will catch you in the next one.